aware of the criticism of not talking about it sooner. And what I would say to that is, I've not been here as long as Dolph, but I've been here 13 years. And when I took the job, one, I understood the responsibility, and I also understood the privilege, and I still do. And I understood what Dolph talked about. I've been across the state this 13 years, plus the 7 when I worked at UNI, and I love this state, I love our fans, and I love what it stands for. So is it frustrating? In the context, I understand that there's frustration, yes. Now I'll get back to the first part of your question. How does one explain it? As we've tried to articulate, when somebody says something, irregardless of intent, one of the things, I have had years of unconscious bias training. Training is one thing, but I've also sat in the room as recently as a few weeks ago, and a few months ago, and last year several times, where I sat across the table from some of our student athletes who happen to be black. And I was watching them describe to me pain that they've gone through in our community. In some cases, I'm trying to think of these cases recently, the remarks were unintentional, but they hurt. In some cases, we're not sure if they were intentional or not, but we do know, again, that it hurt. So I guess what I'm saying is, I know when a statement like that is made, that even if the intent is not ill, it hurts a group of people. It hurts a certain group. And so that's why immediately when we were made aware of it, we got a copy of the audio tape from Learfield. Learfield brought it to us. We both listened to it and we said, we have a problem. And then we started to go down the process of Learfield, their HR, working with us, talking with Dolph, and the suspension came in. The rest of the suspension, if you recall, again, Learfield suspended Dolph a little bit earlier in the season because of another issue. And so it was the second issue in a few months, and so that was certainly taken into account in this second suspension. So I don't know if that answers your question, but maybe it digs a little deeper into the why.